time has arrived. The college football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to Death Valley, the home field of the Clemson Tigers. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Missouri State Bears, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So the Clemson Tigers offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
Chris, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done.
So one play moves the ball to the 41. Another first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then he can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Bootleg looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with a first sack of the game.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. And the field goal is good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Catch made on the out route. The pickup is 9. That's what they're looking for. Sets up a 3rd and 1 now.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The Bears looking to keep this drive rolling.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
Ball handed off. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a run to the left. Gets the first and still running. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
That completion makes it second and medium. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short on the 7th play of the drive. Try and muscle for the first down. Stuffed on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down. It's a short completion at the tight end. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a first down at the 21. And the Bears will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. 4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Bears. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st down, it's play action. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss.
Let's go.
2nd down, looking to throw it. That's caught. It's Wilson, and he's brought down there.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Trying to convert with a sneak. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up fourth down and 1.
That's a good effort, but just not enough for the first down. I think, Chris, the defense had an idea that this play was coming. You could see him pinch to the inside to prevent the quarterback from breaking past the line to gain.
And the kick bounces and goes out of bounds down near the goal line. Outstanding work by the punter. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And now a carry here for the fullback. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Finding space at the 20. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but what an explosive play.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and phew, he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Here's the second down play. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. The Bears hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looks to the left, pass caught.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. Trying to connect from 40 yards out. He missed it. Off target that time. After that miss, it's still a... lead.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. Way too much speed on that play.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. They'll hand it off. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. He gets loose. He's got the first and still going. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Hit the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
And the Bears have 1st and 10 here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Contact as he let the ball go. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Offense hungry to convert here in 3rd down. They don't want to send out the field goal team after what happened in the last attempt. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be 1st down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. The The back's got it. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be first and goal from the 6. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. First and goal, an opportunity to take the lead before halftime. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Nothing on first down, so now it's second and goal from the 6. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. He's swallowed up at the line, could not get past that big defensive tackle. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So here we go. After a long drive, it's third and goal. Can they punch it in or settle for 3? Out of the gun now on third down. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Missouri State. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Looking to throw it on first down. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. He's got it right near the end zone. And he goes down after a huge chunk play to completely change the field position here. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. QB decides to keep it here. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's caught on the crossing pattern. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The Bears looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Bringing pressure. Oh, he makes the catch! And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. And the Bears with first and 10 here. Looking for a man. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. And the Tigers will kick it off to begin the second half. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. They test the middle of the defense but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So the running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Throw to the running back in the flat. Drop for a loss after the catch on third down. Sets up a fourth down now. The Bears will have to kick this away. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. Keeping it on the ground here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The Tigers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers, and now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
Caught by the receiver. Gets some space around the 30. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Tigers. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football. He makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Now they'll run it on the toss. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. It's an out route. The catch made. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. And the Bears starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He finds his man. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. And completion makes it 2nd and short. There's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Catch made on the out route. To be brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Incompletion sets up a second down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. No gain there. This defense has begun sliced up on the drive, but they push back. That's on purpose.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays. Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a fourth down stop. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. He shreds the tackle. That run moves the ball across the 35.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Offense gets set up here. It's third down.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And the Tigers will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the offense trots back out on the field again. The last possession, they passed on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on fourth down. Let's see how they play this one. Looks to the left for a quick throw. What a catch! And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. A new set of downs after that completion. Play action here on first down. Defense is coming after him. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Man, there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it second and medium. He'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the grab. Finding space at the 20. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The Bears come to the line to run the hurry up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bears. And now here comes the point after attempt.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. This should be the last play of the quarter. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. They're going to run it. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Yeah, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Catch made in space. Look out. What a spin move. He's in the clear now. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Clemson. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Receiver in motion now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
And the Bears come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much. But the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. QB keeps it himself. Stuffed on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. He was on the mark with his last kick, but this one is from 48 yards out. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. offense on the field to take over. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Off the play fake on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Looking right, this one caught. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain. The Bears will have 1st and 10 here.
Well, look at this, Chris. The defense kind of hanging their head. They give up a completion for a first down. They better get lined up and get the call because they're going up-tempo against them.
2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw, testing the middle. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Well, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series, he almost threw another one.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. The receiver makes the catch. The reception, that's about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs. And the Bears will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up. Now you've got another chance at points.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Missouri State. That's a crucial score, Kirk. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
Bringing it out, it's Smith. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. A play action, looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Right down the middle, it's Wilson. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's hit as he throws it, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. The Tigers will have to punt this one away. Returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. Offense comes out to start this drive. This playoff game on the line. Can the offense navigate the end zone here when they need a touchdown? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds an open target on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out in the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Bears will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Second down, we're going to throw it. Comes up with the catch. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
Well, that run didn't go anywhere here on 3rd down. It'll bring up 4th down, and right now, late in the game, they've got to go for this. They got to call their best 4th and short play and hope to keep the sticks moving.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw for the first down. Screen to the wide receiver. And the Bears pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Now the offense will take a timeout here with 30 seconds remaining. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Makes a quick grab. Completion gains about 6 yards, and now it's a 4th down call. Maybe the last shot here. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Bears.
And just like that, Chris, we got a touchdown here, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead. Unbelievable to watch this quarterback and this offense work.
And now a timeout is taken by the defense with 11 seconds remaining. And the kick is up and good. They got the lead now in the final seconds. Can the defense hang on? Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And with time a factor here late in the game, he'll just take a knee and they'll start the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. A late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. We've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Now takes a hit, but lets it fly. And this one is dropped and incomplete as time runs out to end the ball game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.